Hello, I'm Stewart Bloor. Welcome to my Angling Journal news for the month of December. Before we look at December though, let's go back to the month of November. Forgive my indulgence, but perch are my favourite species, and I did do a lot of fishing for them during the month, and as you can see from the photographs on the screen, I caught some nice perch. Hopefully, weather depending of course, I will also be fishing for perch during December. Weather is a big factor, as we know, as anglers, and assuming that I'm not able to get out for perch, which will be my target species, all being well during the month, I will be able to fish for pike and also roach as well. I've got a few venues in mind for both species, and if the weather conditions let me down for the perch, then it will be pike and roach that I will be targeting. And talking of pike, the competition for this month is some predator ground bait and some ground bait mixer. There's actually a litre of this, and this bag in my hand now is 1 kilo, but there will be 5 kilos to the winner. And if you want to enter the competition, then you can do so via my website. But let's see what Des Taylor, because these products are from SBS, let's see what Des Taylor has to say about these particular pike products.
So let's have a look at the serious predator baits. I remember talking to this chap who's on the bag, Julian Chigley. He's a great pike angler, caught a lot of 20s and a number of 30-pounders. And what he does is he makes a ground bait, a smelly ground bait, mixed with this ground bait mixer, and he attracts the pike. Some people would say, does it attract the pike or does it attract the small fish that the pike feed on? To be honest, I think it attracts both. I think with this oily, smelly mix, it attracts the both. You've got blood in this ground bait, you've got a very smelly fish and liver flavour in both, the liquid and the dry form. Put this in, bait up with it with very small bits of fish as well, and you'll attract a lot of pike into the swim and hopefully catch a lot.
I make all my own pike rigs, and as you can see from the table there in front of me, some of the components that I use to make up the rigs. But one of the questions that I do get asked on a regular basis from beginners to the sport, and particularly those who are targeting pike for the first time, is how do I make rigs? Well, I think it's a good idea until you get confident, perhaps someone shows you how to make pike rigs, that it's a good idea to perhaps buy them. And on my website, on the home page, during the month of December, there will be a link to Harry Sports Mail, one of their pages on their website, where you can actually buy ready-made rigs. And I think that's a good tip for anyone that's considering getting into pike fishing for the first time. Buy rigs that are already made up. So check out my website. It's updated every Saturday. It has been since July 2003. I add an article to it every week based on my previous week or so's fishing expeditions. If you're on Twitter, then I do tweet on a regular basis, and very often from the water's edge as well. And also if you're on Facebook, then there is a link on my website for that, and you can join me on there, and I'd love to connect with you on Facebook. Finally, have a great Christmas, have a brilliant December overall, but above all, have a fish-filled month, and I'll see you in January.